Hi everybody, how's it going? Bob Miller here again. I'm going to change the oil on my 25 HD today. It's 2016. Now, the motor's a little dirty. I got to go get it cleaned and detailed. Otherwise, the truck's alright. Rained a couple days ago. It's all nasty and dirty. Hey, I'm going to be selling a nice little toy here for someone who does a lot of metal lathe work. Just to let you see it. Just picked it up the other day, but I really don't want a metal lathe to do woodwork with. It comes with a lot of gadgets, toys, and everything you can think of. Motor works. I just took the belt off and the wiring, so it's got to be wired again. But 2 wires and you're good to go. And it's an Atlas. So if you know anybody that's looking for one, I'm going to be getting rid of this here shortly. But anyways, let's get back to the truck. So a lot of people ask is like, what kind of motor oil does that take? All right, I use synthetic motor oil in this truck, which is recommended. And some people go, well, how do you know what to use? Ta-da! Chevy puts it right on their oil fill cap, Dexos 5W30. Imagine that. So if you want to go spend, I don't know, 60, 70, 80, 90, $100 for an oil change, go ahead and do it. I'm going to change my own. I'm going to use the Pennzoil today and see how that runs in this truck. It's their Platinum Full Synthetic series, and it is the Dexos. Never used the Pennzoil before. I usually use Mobile, but we're going to go with this. And I use my Fram. I always use the Fram products. Guess I shouldn't put it on the seal. Get it dirty that way. But this is your XG10060 filter. You can pick it up at Walmart or anywhere else that sells oil products. But hey, let's have at it. Let's get under the truck. Jitterbug. And I'm listening to music at the same time. So here we go. And as you can already tell, I've drained the motor oil. And if you look, you have your oil pan. Just scan up a little bit from there to the left of your front tire. Follow the axle, and you'll find where the oil plug's kept. Right there. Like I said, I've already taken out. I've got it sitting right there on the wheel chock. Now, just to be safe, everybody wants to jack a truck up and put your jacks on there. I can understand why that is if you got an 800-pound gut sticking off the front of you, but I fit quite well under my truck. So I'm going to sit you down here. Hopefully you can see. And I'm going to say again, there's the oil plug hole. And if you follow the box over, you'll find the oil filter right there. So let's work on getting that off real quick. Hopefully you can see what I'm turning on it. Uh-oh. Wait, oh, there she was. Ta-da! This is probably the too big of one. See if I can hand turn it off. Oops. Oh, you're gonna give me problems to grab it. This is the hardest part of the whole thing, getting the oil filter off because it's so small. And I got the wrong wrench for it. Oh, yeah. Let's see if I can crank it. I don't know if I can or not. time to go to plan 2. Safety glasses off. Time to get the right filter remover. So I'll be right back. And I'm back. Well, seeing I couldn't find my smaller oil wrench, someone gladly misplaced it for me. And no, it wasn't me. So what you can do is just be careful if you do this. Not always the best suggestion. Here's your other oil wrench. You just get it on the side, poke a hole in it. You can go all the way through, but here it's kind of tough. So just poke your hole and turn it. And usually about 2 or 3 turns, it'll get it loose enough to where you can get it off with your hand. So hopefully we're going to do that and not make too much of a mess. Alright, we're making a mess. Here we go. Yay! I hope everybody's having a good Father's Day. That's a father. Whoop. Wow. Let me set you down over here. And it's always a good idea to have your trusty dusty paper towel with you. Some did it on my NFL Colts rug, but I really don't care about sports anymore. I lost interest in a couple years back. Alright, so we got that out. Just gotta kind of clean that out a little bit. And guess what I forgot to bring with me? The new oil filter. So I'm gonna exit again, stage left. And I don't know if you can see up there, but really don't want to get the GoPro under there. Just bought this one. It's brand new. Ah, what the heck. Can you see? Probably not. But anyways, let's back out of there. Oh, I got oil over it now. Yay! I forgot that that's magnetic on the bottom of the GoPro, so I'll be viewing upside down and sideways from here on out. There we go. I'll be right back. Alright, on my way. Ta-da! Alright. It's not really a good idea to use the used motor oil, but so just get a little bit on your finger, run around the edge of the gasket. Nothing heavy duty. Some guys pour the oil in the oil filter, but I didn't feel like doing that and hang it upside down at the same time. Alright, I can move this motor used oil out of the way for the moment. And just see, I like this one because they put this little kind of like tough skin on the bottom of it, kind of like my rhino lining on the back. And just hand tighten it down. Nothing extremely hulkish. Of course, I can't do that anyways. There, we're good to go. All right, now we're gonna move you over to this side. We're gonna get our oil plug out. Oops, sorry. We're back in now. once I get over there. Go in and inspect it. Make sure it's clean of any debris, which, let me give it a wipe off real quick. Venus was her name. I was watching Matthew post his new video right before this, when I thought, I've had my oil for a week now. I had to watch my grandchildren for, what, 3 days? Woo! I mean, love the little shits to death, but oh, they drove me crazy. And yes, there's a new one. There's a 4th one now. His name's Matthew. Let's see if we can get you folks up right here. And if I got motor oil on the screen. Crap! Gotta wipe it off. Well, hopefully that got it off of you guys. Not a great idea to move your GoPro everywhere. Hopefully you can hear fine. Alright, get it hand tightened, and then 18 foot-pounds is what the book says to put it back in on. And always remember, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. So, again, just tighten it up to where you know it's not gonna come out. Good enough. Alright. So we got that all done. Let's move everything out from under the truck, including the oil-riddled camera. Where'd you go? Oh, there you go. Hopefully you can see that. So, plugs back in. Filters in. Everything looks alright under the truck for now. I was checking it out earlier. Bought this brand new in 2016. Still looking alright. It's coming up on a spark plug change. So I was just kind of checking that out to see how hard that's going to be. It's only number 8 plug that's, I guess, a real terror to get into. But you just got to take your fender well off to get to those. But I'll try it from the top first and see what happens, because that's always the best for me. Oh, my music's falling out of my ear. Alright, here we go. Like I said, who needs a jack to change your oil? If you can't get under it in a normal day, guess what? I'm not the skinniest guy, but hey, lose weight for criminy sakes. All right, here we go. Whew. And you know what I forgot? But it's hanging right over here. Where did I hang it? Oh, I got too much crap in my garage. Uh-oh. I can't remember where I put my oil funnel. No! Alright, let me follow back up with you in just a minute. I gotta find my funnel. God damn it. Alright, I'm back. So, bad news again for oil change Bob. I can't find my funnel. So, we're going to improvise on the 5 quart after we pour the 1 quart in here. And yes, this is the oil fill reservoir here. Alright, hold on. Alright, so what we're going to do here. Put the cap back on there real quick. Ta-da! Ta-da! Alright, okay. Again. And as long as it didn't fall out, we'll be doing good. Oh, yeah, you cut it out. Got my new funnel. You know, the only bad thing about oil companies is they know the 6 liter takes 6 quarts. And they make one big bottle of 5 quart, and you gotta buy a single quart. Why not just make a 6 quart jug? Oh well. If I wouldn't have had the extra quart, then I would not have had a funnel. Alright, let's... Nah, what the hell. I know it's not going to run over. So the last 2 times took 6 quarts, and it's good to go. .25 gallons, 5 quarts, 4.73 liters Dexos for gasoline engines. Guess I should have told you that up front. But if anyone watches this, you already know that. Alright, let's let that filter down in there. So again, just to recap. The camera keeps shutting off. Just to recap. I'm going to do it from the side. Your Dexos 5W30. And your Dexos 5W30 motor oil. So let's put the cap back on. Alright. Let's see what the oil sticker says. You know, with the synthetic, you can let it go over your 5,000 mark, but I pretty much stay right on the 5,000 or 5,100 is what I'm changing it at today. Because, like I said, I had all the grandkids and couldn't get to it the other day. Alright, so the dipstick says try again here. There we go. Says we are good to go with the last little knot. Just in case you ever lose your dipstick for your Chevy 25 HD, it is model number. Sure, get the oil off of it. Is 126222055, and it's imprinted right there. There we go. Alright, let's get her back in for the final time. Alright, let's start the truck up and let it run for a few seconds. About 20, 25, 30. Make sure everything's getting filled back up and good to go. And before we do, just make sure we got everything recapped here. So we got the cap back on, we checked the oil, it's good to go. We got plenty in there. And yes, sports fans, I do have to clean my motor. And that's coming up next month for my trip to Minnesota. Alright, so as I showed you before, got the filter in and got the plug back in, so we're good to go there. We put our 6 quarts in, so let's give her a fire up. Grab the keys. Up. At least the inside's clean. Alright, change engine oil soon. So, let's peel you back up here. So, just missed that. Just showing you how to reset it. So reset oil life. Are you sure you want to reset? Yes, because we just changed the oil. Alright, 80,215. So we're good for another 85,215 or 85,000, even though it's synthetic. And that's under your info. Click your info and just scroll up to your oil life. And yes, I need to get some fuel, but thank you, Joe Biden, for scramming us up on the fuel again. Appreciate it. Not really. Oop. Transmission fluid's good. Alright, sounded pretty smooth to me at this point in time. No warning bells. Oil must be going through good to go. Alright, well everybody, I hope you enjoyed the video, and If you have any comments, leave them below, and please go ahead and like the video, share it if you want to, and hey, if you want to, subscribe to the channel. But anyways, have a great Father's Day. Y'all take care and be safe. Goodbye.